Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me? Anyone hear me? Okay. I was about to like send you a message. I was like, can you hear me? Because I can't hear anything. Okay. Yeah. Like I turned on up YouTube just in case you were talking. I was like, wait, just in case. But I couldn't hear you on there either.
The boy did something to my microphone. There we go. Welcome in, everybody. You missed me just trying to find my zen for the first 5 minutes of the stream here. It's been a day. It's been a day. I look haggard. I am haggard, I guess, is the. Just gotta find my zen. Breathe in, breathe out. I'm just gonna hang out, have a chill day. That's all we're doing today. Just hanging out. It's a viewer suggestion. I do have a list. I like the putting last week's art into a poll. I get a ton of people that vote on the poll, which is awesome. But like, I don't know, it doesn't do anything. So like, people are engaging with it, but then less people suggest their characters. It's very strange.
Maybe because they're not like reading the actual comment.
They're just picking the thing they like and moving on.
Yeah.
Yeah, well. Slasher rogue wears cursed mask, hood, robes, armed with long dagger. Nice. I will put it on the list for you. Serenity now. Serenity now, insanity later. The kid took like a 5 minute nap on the car ride home
Mm.
and just went bananas when we got here. Did you take inspiration from Ghostface and Jason? Make his dagger big. Okay. A human unicorn cultist? Is that a unicorn cultist that is a human?
Or a human with a unicorn horn.
Yeah. A unicorn that is like a half human, half unicorn cultist. What was the other one? There was something else I screwed up on with bones. Dang it. Sometimes really late at night I have ideas for like YouTube shorts, and then I either forget to write them down or I write them down and I don't know where I wrote them down at. So it's just me with the volume really low today. It might be low today. The mic is all screwed up.
Yeah.
Let me try that.
You're having mic issues.
Yeah. Corvus looks like you're pretty loud. Maybe if I put my mic over here. No, you're fine. I'm just like, comparatively to me, you're louder than I am. So I need to move my mic. Okay, we'll probably try that. How's that? Test. That's still really quiet.
Test.
Why is it so quiet?
Test.
Huh. We're gonna try that for a little bit.
Let's see. You could always turn me down.
No, I don't need to turn you down. I just need people to be able to hear me. Like looking at the levels.
Mm-hmm.
Discord levels are like right here, and for some reason I'm like right here, and I don't know why. I need to be up here. Discord levels are like right here. Now you're really quiet and I can't hear you.
I just said, mm-hmm. That's all I said.
Okay.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna go with that. I think I fixed it.
There are a human and a unicorn.
Unicorn transformation could be on the table. Have you ever heard of the tabletop RPG Rifts? I've not. Is that based off of the video game? Oh, that is a weird rugby.
I haven't thought of Rift in a long time.
Yeah. One of those games that promised it was way better than WoW and then just turned out to be a bad version of WoW.
I mean, hey, it's free.
Is it free now? Okay.
It's been free as far as I know. It has been.
I remember buying it, so I bought it when it came out. I played a ton of WoW, and then I played some Final Fantasy, and then I played some Guild Wars. Palladium 1980s RPG. Savage Worlds is the best way to play it when you begin recommending to run it. Man, I know all of these things make sense. Like the words, I know them, and I just don't know what they mean. I don't remember what Savage World is anymore. I had friends in college that played it.
I'm just going to go ahead and put this out there. I've only ever played 2 tabletop RPGs. D&D 5th edition and Pathfinder 2nd edition. So
I wouldn't mind playing more Apocalypse, whatever the hell it's called.
Powered by the Apocalypse.
Yeah. But I don't want to DM it. So that's why I don't play it.
I would argue Jason is a zealot barbarian because you can't kill them. They just keep coming back.
Yeah, that or they're technically like demons. When you kill them, they just kind of reconstitute. Or liches. They don't like,
especially
like Freddy Krueger is even better, right? Like,
yeah,
he's
Freddy Krueger is straight up a dream demon.
Yeah. I don't know if because Jason's been like beheaded and shit, hasn't he?
Yeah. It's funny though, in like the first movie though, he isn't even in it until the very end, and he's not dead. He's just alive, just lived out in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
It was his mother who was killing everyone.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
That's the one with
because she thought the camp counselors let him die when he was a camper at the lake.
Gotcha.
But he survived and just lived in the woods.
Okay. It's been so long since I watched any of those. Ghostface is just people wanting to kill stuff. I don't know if Ghostface is actually supernatural at all.
No, ghost. Yeah, it's just the guys in a scream mask. Unless they changed it.
No, I think that's it. I think he might be a drowned or an undead. Yeah, like you could do that in different situations, and that's why I'm like, if he's like a lich of types, or like an axiom knight's a good thing, where you basically create a small lich to a suit of armor, like you bind their soul to the armor, but the armor is usually indestructible, so like there's no way to break it. The problem with that is like they don't have any real power except to reconstitute and then be alive again. So it's just like it's like a it's like a roguelike for them.
Yeah.
They just go and they die and they reconstitute and they re-die. Like they make really good guards because of that, but they're not wholly intelligent either because of that.
Yeah.
Ghostface is Scooby-Doo
Considering
villain
how
with murder
often
instead of theft. I like it.
Ghostface kind of sneaks up on people, probably maybe a type of rogue, but not an assassin.
That would be, yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Like, because they're also maybe a trickery rogue because they're good at like doing the cell phone, throwing your voice, popping around thing, even though they might be 2 or 3 people.
Exactly.
That's actually
like,
a fun idea for a
is
character.
a kind of a Scooby-Doo villain.
Yeah. Okay, new idea for a character that is 2 rogues, but you play them as one person, like Prestige style, where you just like swap them out back and forth. That could be really fun.
Also, that's an old reference. Prestige.
Is it? I guess. Yeah, I guess so. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. Rolling dice.
That's what, I don't do horror. I don't do Halloween, so I'm also the worst person to have these conversations about.
Feather Star World. Why did you do Halloween? Well, I guess you don't do Halloween because you live in I was going to say buttfuck nowhere, but that's not appropriate.
I mean, partially true, but no, it's just I went trick or treating and everything, but it's just I hate saying it like this. I grew out of it, and it's just I don't live like in a neighborhood where like you could walk down the street and trick or treat.
Sure.
It was always kind of like, do you got your costume on? Do you have your bucket or bag? Let's go and drive for like 2 hours.
The suggestion says Feather Star Warlock.
Yes, I think that's a type of starfish.
Oh, Feather Star. Got it. Okay.
There needs to be like a comma.
Yeah.
Or something.
Is that the one with the big floofy poofs? You know we just gotta cake it up. All starfish have to be caked up.
I feel like this is the least caked up starfish.
Yeah, it's pretty skinny, isn't it? Have you seen that picture of they found Patrick Starfish? The Patrick Starfish meme?
No.
They one of the undersea submersibles found a picture of a starfish with a big old booty. It's really funny.
I've seen pictures of really like thick starfish before. Like I think they were maybe on the West Coast somewhere. I don't know.
Oh, this is way. Yeah, this is not an appropriate booty starfish. Okay. We're gonna start over. I remember the other thing I was going to talk about on a short, probably coming up, is the guy that was singing about the rabbits. The
Yes.
Cthulhu rabbits. It's such a good premise for a
And you could even like
campaign.
wrap in like Monty Python.
Yep. So you start your campaign off where people start finding rabbits and deers that have like way too many horns, like demonic goat horns, and then people start going missing, and then the rabbits start multiplying way too fast, and then the village gets full of rabbits, and then it just goes away. Everyone's like, the fuck just happened? It's like, congratulations, you survived the bunny apocalypse. I do think there is a level of like Goonies or Scooby-Dooing that could go on for one-shots, where it's like you didn't really need to solve the problem, you just had to survive.
I would like to do a Scooby-Doo-esque campaign. Or one-shot, really.
My wife loves horror movies. I don't watch any until I married her. I dislike Mice and Men. It makes me squirm in discomfort. Wrong rabbit thing. Oh, yeah. Ancestry Twin.
Oh.
That would be smart. Scooby-Doo thing. Yeah, we
The
can.
Mice and
we can do
Men
that.
is traumatizing.
Because they take advantage of a simple man, or because he squishes bunnies?
Because they just kill him. His best friend just like dead. In the movie, at least. Gary Sinise just like shoots him in the back of the head and walks away like nothing happened. Just like, all right, that's messed up, bro.
I'm not going to try to justify that book.
Yeah.
I have nothing to add to that.
I was just forced to read it in sophomore in high
Yeah.
school. And it's just like,
I'm not sure why.
depressing, but
I'm not sure why we have to read that book.
my teacher said, "Oh, like if you go to college and you've not read this, people will laugh at you for not knowing it." It's like, no one ever brought it Mice and Men.
Yeah. I don't know why it's important to the vernacular. I think like Animal Farm is important. I think Lord of the Flies.
Yeah,
is
we
important.
read that. I can't remember if we watched or read. We may have read Lord of the Flies. I can't remember.
It's not very social. Welcome in. You found this in your recommendations. Subscribe just to see it. Yeah. Is it? I don't think it's subscribe required, is it? Maybe it is. But yeah, welcome in. We're doing the viewer suggestion today. If you'd like to suggest a character from an RPG, tabletop RPG, or what have you, to be drawn, you're very welcome to suggest one. Just need the race, class, and what have you
Short
about it.
description.
Shaggy Rogers, a werecat. Sure. I will put it on the list for you.
All right, I had to correct you. It's Norval Shaggy Rogers, because that's his first name.
Norval? Oh, Shaggy's first name is Norval?
Yep.
Gotcha.
And like from a really wealthy family too. It's kind of funny.
I don't know if that was always the... I think that's just in the newer...
Maybe. I do know for a good while when they kind of did the reboot, the guy who did Shaggy's voice, Casey Kasem, he said like the only way he will come back is if they made him a vegetarian, and they did. And like even in the like 2000 live action movie, like he's a vegetarian. You never see him touch meat.
I thought it was Matthew
He's like
Lillard
eating
and all that
eggplant
stuff.
burgers and everything like that.
When did he did the original Scooby-Doo? Or are we talking about Matthew Lillard?
So Casey Kasem was the original voice for Shaggy, and like was for years, like 30 some years.
Got it.
I think he finally passed away.
2014, yeah.
Yeah.
Funny.
And so
Not that he died, but just like I didn't realize that was him.
He's also in like Ghostbusters as like the radio announcer
Oh yeah, that's great.
because that's was like his original job.
Yeah, he's in Transformers, and oh hell, he was in the Bird one.
Bird one?
Not Thunder. Is it Thunderbirds? It might be Thunderbirds.
The weird stop motion doll thing?
No, shoot. This one. Hold on.
Sorry.
The Voltron anime, but with birds. Is that not helpful? Shoot.
Are they in space?
I don't know.
Because I have a vague idea of what you're talking about. Because I used to thought it was Thundercats in space.
You're right. I don't know. Silverhawks? Is that right? Nope, that's a different one too. Jesus, there were a lot of these.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I'll look at it.
I thought Matthew Lillard was the one that was a vegetarian, but that's fine.
Yeah. No, it was Casey Kasem.
Okay. How do I make this starfish a warlock? That's the real question.
Have it shooting an eldritch blast out the tentacles.
Pew!
Silverhawk.
What? Silverhawk? Okay.
Yep. Two old guys try to remember shows.
Yep.
From the 80s.
You
early
yelled at me about the
90s.
Prestige, and then we started talking about fucking Silverhawk. Robes, traps, sharp hat. Do warlocks have sharp hats? That'd make him a wizard. Not a wizard. I think I've covered around that all witches are wizards. Just straight up. But only if the caveat that sorcerers is a race, not a class. Because then you can still have like magical witch families. You still just have to learn how to use your magic, though.
Not touching this argument.
You don't have to. These are my opinions, and I'm allowed to have them.
Exactly.
Nope, that's not what I was talking about. Hold on.
Oh.
Oh, Gotcha Man. Yeah, it's way older. Which one came first? Oops, don't play that. I'll get kicked off.
Skyhawks.
1972. Refers to an anime series called Science Ninja Team Gotcha Man. Sir Real, welcome in. I've read you drawing fingers suggestion? I don't know what that means. welcome in. We are doing viewer suggestions, if that's what you meant.
Yep.
The rules apply for. It just needs to be like tabletop related. D&D, Pathfinder, Vampire the Masquerade, whatever.
Yep. Can't be
A fan art.
Avenger.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't be mimics.
Actually, I think I took the mimic thing off because we haven't had any abusive mimics. But I still
Yep.
reserve the right to not draw them if they are annoying.
Yep. So I found out something about Kifkins that you
Okay.
probably will hate.
Hit me.
In one of the settings for magic, they're kind of psychic,
Interesting.
but only kinda.
I do hate
They
that a
can
little
like
bit.
they have like heightened empathy for each other and can like silently communicate with each other. That seems to be the extent of it.
You know, I
Which
don't.
makes me wonder, is that where the ghost-wise halflings in D&D came
Oh,
from?
maybe.
Because they are halflings who have telepathy.
I love in Lord of the Rings, the hobbits are described as just like good at everything. Like they're 100% just skill mules. Like, oh yeah, no. We don't mature until 30 and we spend the entirety of our younger life playing bar games. So
Putting golf ball pegs into holes. I don't know what that game does.
He'll be back? Okay, no problem. Putting pegs in holes.
I don't know what the game is. It's like at Cracker Barrel.
You talking about this thing?
It's like a little triangle and you have a little
You got
golf.
you got to jump the sticks.
I just have to take your word for it. Sorry.
Did you not know
I've
how to
never
play it?
played it.
Was that the problem?
No. I just like,
So
I just saw it
if it's
once.
this, what it is it's like it's looks you can use golf tees. Most people use golf
Yeah,
tees.
that's what I was meaning.
So the idea is there's one missing. There's always one missing, and you have to jump over a peg, and then you get to take that peg out. And so the idea is to remove all but one of the pegs. It's a puzzle. Okay, so I've given him a tentacle because that feels very otherworldly and unnecessary. How do you know if the starfish is possessed? It has one tentacle.
With a big old hook at the end.
Wait, why would it have a hook?
I don't know.
Okay.
There's some weird eldritch creatures that just have hooked tentacles.
I guess
Like
they're like a hook
squids.
horror. That's fair. There's some weird shit out there.
Mm-hmm.
There's a scorpion octopus. Gary, welcome in.
Are there sea scorpions anymore, or did those go extinct? I can't remember.
I'm a DM for 40 years since 1987. Venger is an OSR cat. Venger. Why does that sound so familiar? I was thinking about a person I erased from my mind, but he has tentacles. Whoa. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, I was yeah. I was born in the '90s, so I don't know any of this. I'm a baby.
Oh, it's the no. You see the main bad guy from the D&D cartoon?
All right, Phil.
Is that what we're talking about? I'm lost. That's fine.
Yeah, it is. Venger.
Alright, I'm done with this tentacle boy. I'm gonna put him away. Just put that tentacle jellyfish in the corner. Make a new one.
Forget it ever existed.
Rolling some dice. Here we go. A Furbolg, arcane trickster, who has a pet mouse. Nice. Arcane trickster, huh?
Yep.
Feels
So it's a rogue.
Alexander, welcome in. Did we say the cow Furbolgs was Critical Role's fault?
Yes.
Okay.
Them being blue, wizards.
Gotcha. That's a sick design. Like, you gotta give him credit.
Which design?
The Avenger or whatever he says his name.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like his like new redesign they did for him.
Oh, nice.
So I think he might be like has some rules stated up for him somewhere.
Is he in any of the books, or is he? Do they remake a comic, a cartoon?
I think they were going to put him in a book. I don't know which book. He may also just be on a cover of one of the books.
Gotcha.
So.
Would the D&D cartoon be considered an isekai if you isekai like 5 people at a time?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
They just weren't all in a tragic bus accident.
They just died and went to purgatory. Went to DM hell.
No, they didn't die. They just hopped on a roller coaster and teleported them.
That's like Spirited Away, though.
Yeah.
So, like, I think they might all be dead.
I mean, maybe.
I tried to tell one of my friends about the internet.
Though I do think they made it back.
I think
at
they
the
did.
end.
Yeah, I think they did. But the theory that everyone's dead in My Neighbor Totoro, she was not happy.
Oh.
She was like, "You shut your mouth," and I was like, "Okay."
Shut your whore mouth.
Yeah. Wouldn't that just be called Portal Fantasy? I mean, yes. I think it's the same. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. It's just isekai is a term that everyone kind of knows anymore.
It's because it's easier to say than Knight in King Arthur's Court. Or Yankee in... Is that what it is? Was it Yankee in King Arthur's Court?
I don't remember.
The original Mark Twain. Is it Mark Twain?
It might be Mark Twain.
What was this supposed to be? Oh, he's got a pet mouse. But it's
Arcane Trickster Rogue.
Arcane Trickster. Okay. We got to get him a little more snappier then.
I do find it funny, like, the only reason, like, Furbolgs ended up kind of becoming, like, cow people.
Mm-hmm.
It's because Matt described Pumat's soul as having kind of, like, a cow-like nose. Because they kind of do a little bit. It's just, like, kind of a big, broad, kind of flat-looking nose. And Liam kind of misinterpreted that he had, like, horns and looked like a cow.
Gotcha. That's funny.
So it's kind of Liam's fault.
Liam was in charge of the art for a while, right? So that would make sense that he would goof that up.
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
Pumat Soul. Such a good name.
Yep.
The series ended before they ever got home from where they were headed. Could I be wrong? Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay.
but ended up right back. Yeah, I don't know. I swear they did get home, but it might have been just like
Temporary
yeah.
or an illusion. I can't remember.
It's been a long time since I've seen any of those episodes.
Yep. It's been a good long while since I've seen Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah, like, and when those came out, like, it wasn't on demand, right? So, like, I only ever picked them up super rarely, like, sporadically through spending the night at somebody's house or something who had cable. Terrified the boy is going to wake up. I mean, he's going to. But like, I need to draw. Got to draw something first. I think he's teething again. I didn't think he was supposed to get any more teeth until he was like 3, but kept sticking his fingers in his mouth, so I gave him some Orajel and he just passed out. So I hope that was the right call. You were saying Scooby-Doo. I have a question.
Yes.
What about a Scooby-Doo adventure is the part you want to make the one-shot be about? Lots of doors or just like murder mystery?
Kind of just like a mystery. Doesn't necessarily have to be murder, but yeah. Something like people have been seeing strange lights in the house on the hill, and people think it's haunted, and turns out no, it's just a couple of goblins shacked up into the place. I don't know.
I think
I've always enjoyed, even though it was very regimented, like they do this, something happens, there's a red herring, they find the real clue, solve the mystery. Like, I don't know, there's something always like endearing about it. I may also just be thinking about just being blind by nostalgia. So
that's good, true. Yeah, I didn't grow up with Scooby-Doo, and so I didn't care about it at all. I very much thought it was a little too formulaic for my taste.
Yeah.
But then, what was it? I watched because I only had access. I'd only had like seen the old shows. I'm like, cool, Hanna-Barbera cartoon, got it, great. But then, within the last like 5 years, Jump Rope made me watch Monster Island or whatever the hell it was called.
Zombie Island?
Zombie Island, yeah. And I was like,
where the monsters are real?
This this is good. This is good. And then I started watching some of the new shows, and they're pretty funny. So, so I'm a late,
I started
rewatching
rewatching
to the Scooby-Doo.
Mystery Incorporated.
Yeah.
I didn't watch Scoob or anything, but I started really liking it because they kind of instead of just being pure goofy all the time, they were like try to like play it pretty serious in moments. Yeah. And I was like, oh,
my only downside to it is that they tried to make it a little bit of like a teen drama. Which, like for the characters, it makes sense to do that. But it's just like I don't think it added much to the constant like will you won't they thing. Just didn't add a lot to the show. Like that Scooby and Velma fighting each other for Shaggy's attention was funny, but like they took it too seriously to make it really.
It was kind of sad at the same time. But yeah, I think part of that has to do with like the particular time it came out. That was pretty common for a lot of shows.
Yeah, same thing. I mean, like Buffy the Vampire Slayer was the same thing, right? Like like it had they took a movie and they're like, we want to make it for TV, and they're like, oh, it's got to be, a teen romance thing. It's like, okay. So I think that's common. That's just
unfortunately we were stuck with Xander the entire time.
Yeah. It's how you get things produced. Good job, you don't know TV ever. Good times, friends. No one sees me because I don't meme. Oh, I see your stick figures reminds a lot of flying axe blades often next to my axe blades often next to my... I'm a little confused about that sentence, Daryl. We'll have to run that by me. You saying you don't watch TV or meme, but you do crossword puzzles? I do love a good crossword puzzle. Punch him like... Yeah, I don't get a lot of the memes that are happening right now. I'm totally lost. Doria Olmec? Yeah, I'm totally lost now. I think I might not watch much TV anymore.
Yeah, I watch a lot of like reruns.
Jump Rope wanted me to watch Pride and Prejudice and Zombies over the weekend.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And I was like, in all honesty, didn't read Pride and Prejudice. I was supposed to. I didn't. I faked the book report. No idea
We
what
watched the
happened.
movie and called it a day.
I didn't even do that. I just bullshitted it. I was not a good English student in high school. So I'm like, does it matter that I don't know what's going on? And she's like, a little bit. And I was like, okay. And then like halfway through the movie, she's like, I remember these fights being way better than they were. And I'm like, they're kind of bad. Like, it's a weird cheese movie. But it was okay. It wasn't a bad movie. Pretty funny for what it was. But the plot holes. Yeah, I think a Scooby-Doo, you could basically take any one of the Scooby-Doo movies and just roll it into a one-shot. Like,
Oh yeah, totally.
line for line. Because the beauty of a one-shot, especially like a murder mystery, is if you have a murder mystery set up for a D&D game, you're like, this guy is the one that killed people. This is the guy who, the red herring, like the butler, right? This is the butler. I'm going to make the butler look like he did it. And this is the dead guy. If the players walk in and kill this guy, you can always just make it be this guy. Like, you can adapt it to whatever the players are doing to fix those kind of plot holes. Where in a movie, it's like, if someone figures it out right at the beginning, it's just like, yeah, you ruined it. Cool, good job. So, they're making a new Knives Out movie. I'm excited for that. I really like those.
Oh, there's another one?
They're coming out with one, yeah.
No, so this makes like the third one.
The third, yeah. Olmec. Why does all of these words sound familiar? Is this all from the D&D movie? Cartoon?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
I'm constantly having to just like look up these words that people are saying in chat. I feel like an old man.
Because it sounds like Olmec.
The city?
No, Olmec was a civilization. They had the big giant head statues in like southern Mexico.
What am I thinking of? I'm thinking of the Anunnaki. I know way too much shit about shit that I don't need to know about. Like, it's completely useless information. Like, not helpful, even to me.
That weird, totally cringe conspiracy theory?
Yes.
Okay.
The problem is, it might not be a conspiracy theory, but people have, like, elevated it to... They're the people that would have created Atlantis. And it's like, okay, so are you saying Atlantis exists? like that's how far it goes, right? It's like,
Okay, all right. Quick clarification. They are a group of deities for the Samaritans.
oh, okay,
Akkadian. So they're gods.
yeah, I get.
But they get...
Hi. Oh, sad boy. What's going on?
Oh god, it's...
Did you rabbit hole into some weird shit?
rabbit hole. Just scrolled down when I looked at the Anunnaki. It started in Chariots of the Gods, which is just bunk science.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah,
These
claim that
people
they
had
were ancient
technology made out
astronauts.
of rocks that allowed them to fly. It's like, what? That's
Yep.
magic. That's not technology. Oh, you want some water? Here you go. You gotta take a breath.
According to one guy, the Anunnaki are hybridized their species and Homo erectus
Yeah.
through in vitro
They're like
fertilization.
alien people. I've heard that.
So dumb.
You fence and walk a Rottweiler every night. In a compromised neighborhood? It's a video, yeah. The video is the one with black shadows. Oh,
Sorry, sir. We're really bad and not up to date on anything.
okay. I learned like 3 new memes this weekend, and I don't understand them enough to even like comment on them, so.
Yeah.
I have an awake boy who's very sad, so sorry. Be muted for a second.
No.
Tell me more about your Scooby-Doo adventure.
I mean, I wasn't making one. I was just saying that it would be nice to like be part of one.
I don't know if I've ever successfully run a murder mystery.
Yeah,
going
that's
on,
always
kid?
the issue. Because like
Wah,
magic
wah, wah.
exists, and you can just like I guess see future or object reading or whatever, and just
Yeah.
like know immediately what happens. So it's just like
I had a lot of fun doing the like letting your character. Okay, hold on, kid. You're doing real good. Look at those drawings. Good job. Here you go. Try again. Now you don't want to because I took it away. Oh my. I had a lot of fun. Sorry about that, everybody. I had a lot of fun um, when we were running through the crypt, and you kept using like psychometric resonance.
uh-huh.
I think that was a really fun way to give people. It's essentially giving people like the echo from Final Fantasy 14, where it's just like and a flashback. It's like this.
Yeah.
This is a pretty good storytelling device. Like flashbacks are great, and like finding a way to work them into a D&D game, like great. Like that's awesome.
Yeah.
D&D
I definitely think it
needs
would
flashbacks.
work better in something like Pathfinder where you have those options readily available.
Yeah, like D&D has never. I don't think it's ever played with something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe, what, like the guidance thing, not the spell guidance, but the augury or divine.
Yeah.
Like talking to your god, commune. I think it's called commune.
Commune. Or communion, whatever.
What powered apocalypse type games would you like to play? I just like the. I think the system is unique. I mean, like, there's a lot of games to play with it, but like, it's different enough from the D20 system that it's kind of fun to play. But I don't want to have to. I don't have to try to set that up. Is the issue? I think I watched the McElroy boys play like a Monster of the Week. That was really good. That's got me nostalgic for it. What's going on? Yeah, what's going on, sad boy? Bluey. You want to watch Bluey? The only thing I like in this world is cartoon. I mean, there are worse things. I'll be right back. Yes.
I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okie dokie. 6th Dan, IRL this year. Do you know that the 16th level? Very consecrated group of men, and my dog coughed. Rise of the Moonlords 2, the Skinsaw Massacre is full of haunted houses with convoluted villains. Yeah, I need to get that. The first one's really fun, and the Skinsaw Massacre is really weird because like they try to get you to solve a murder, but the players don't have to solve it; they just kind of bumble their way into it. So that might be a good way to do a Scooby-Doo adventure. It was aimed at levels 4 to 7. Could be a fun template for a Scooby-Doo adventure. Yeah. If you go to mines and see flying axe blades, give you a character of Emmy over 40 years as a DM, inspiring my own dungeon with PCs over centuries restocking. Gotcha. Is mines like a what's it called? Wow, my brain is not working today. Is that a website? Like World Anvil? That's kind of what I'm thinking about. Or like the campaign setting guide, where you just put all your stuff into it. Ruins of Bazaar. Ruins are always better constructed than what you lived in. I was wondering about that. Like, there's some ruins that exist that are like full of traps. It's like, how did normal people navigate this? Did the traps come later after the ruins went in, or were they always like turned off and someone turned them on before they left and locked up? How do traps exist in the real world? And why, millennia ago, was everything so covered in traps? These are the questions. He's a rogue. We gotta give him a little more eyeshadow. He's a trickster rogue, so we're gonna give him like glowing blue eyes. We'll do the what's it called? Splinter Cell. Hey, you guys see the bright green dots over there in the dark? No, I don't. Probably nothing. It's probably nothing. Drawing coats is hard. Nope, that arm is way off. I like the mouse. I don't like the arm. There's a magic below in the belly of Oldok. I want to make and DM a superhero game, but most of the time they point by rather than class based, and I suggest with point by. Make a superhero setting and then DM it. There's like my friends have played some really good ones that were like just X-Men based that they just made up, right? Like those exist, but they also just made them up. You can use a lot of the features that exist and just kind of have fun with it. But The problem with superhero things, and the reason they're point buy, is because otherwise everyone would be Superman. Like, just take all the feats that make you completely invincible and be Superman, right? But the point buy system kind of balances it out, where you can only have super speed or flight or something else like that. But it also lets you customize your character a little more. I remember back in the day playing, what was it, Anarchy? City of Heroes? I think it was City of Heroes and Cities of Villains. That was pretty fun, because it's like, what do you want? You just mishmash superheroes together until you're, super speed, metal bones, regeneration, etc., etc. This guy kind of got away from me, so I think I'm going to call it here. I like rogues and trench coats. I think they're fun. It feels more natural to me than any kind of armor. I know traditional leather armor, but like, what's leather? Like, a trench coat could be leather armor, depending on how you want to make it. So, I say go for it. You need a cape, bro? There's one favorable to dogs adventures. Is that another game type? Or do you mean like your dog plays it?
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. I think I'm done with this guy.
D&D needs flashbacks?
Yep.
Oh.
That's a note for me for later.
Ah. I mean, Brennan's been kind of doing that.
I started watching that yesterday, and I got like 20 minutes into it and stopped. It starts on a really good, like, it's a really good narrative way to start a game.
Mm-hmm.
With a gallows. But it was just like, it was so dramatic, and I'm like, I don't have the time to invest in this right now. I had to put it down.
Yeah.
Like,
that's definitely Brennan's style. Brennan is a very dramatic person.
Yeah. Fallen Angel Warlock is what I'm drawing next. It's good. I had to.
Yeah.
I didn't have the mental.
Pace yourself.
Yeah. Like, oof, not right now. Can't start this right now.
It is a definitely a intense first 2 episodes, really.
Fallen Angel Warlock. Oh wait, are they a fallen angel, or is their patron a fallen angel? Yeah. The Dresden books have a little bit of this, which I think is pretty dope. And the way it works in the book, which it's spoilers, but also whatever. Go read the books; they're great. Basically, all the pieces of silver, the like Judas silver pieces, you know what I'm talking about? The money that was paid to Judas for betraying Jesus. Each one of those pieces of silver has a fallen angel soul attached to it, And so when you pick up the coin, it basically like Sauron's ring attaches itself to you, and then you have access to the angel's power, but it like slowly corrupts you to use it, and I really dig that. So that's a lot of fun. I think that's a cool way to like make a warlock patron. Kind of find something corrupted, and then it gives you like awesome power. Surge of Thought Weft. Thought Weft?
Yeah.
If you control a kid, you can draw a card. That's not a terrible card.
Thought Weft is kind of like what they call their weird little like empathetic connection they have.
Okay. The Leaping Fool, what's your characters? Is the Leaping Fool a bar?
That's pretty great.
That's a pretty good name. Your character's in a bar. Make a dex save. The bar attacks you. Oops, you accidentally walked into a mimic. Oddly enough, thinking about it now, that could be a good warlock patron, but like that could also be one of the ways like an animist gets their spirits.
Touching objects?
Yeah, like you touch a cursed object and that spirit just like sticks to you, and then you just have it, or you have to.
Yeah, that
use
would
it.
work really well for like the one that like you have like one main spirit.
Mm-hmm. It just like forces your other spirit out, or you start with that one. That would be kind of cool. That's a good backstory too. Just like, I have this cursed lantern. It's like, what? It's like, I found this lantern, and now this guy's following me around, and I can talk to ghosts. My name's Yu Yu Hakusho.
Nice.
That's a cool picture. I like that one.
I don't like the weird deer, rabbit, horse.
It's a unicorn.
It doesn't even have a horn.
Its legs are a little weird.
Yep.
Yeah, everything's just too long.
Probably that's like what elves look like in that setting where the Kifkin are.
Kind of fuzzy satyr people.
Yeah. Which is getting like its first like newest setting drop in like 20 years.
Yeah.
I mean, not that long, but it's been a while.
Your thumbprint is now his. I mean, it is. They are a fallen angel, but that is dope. Welcome to Taylor. Yeah, I think a fallen angel who would have a warlock patron would make a lot of sense. I'm going to try to do this one with a lot of dark, like solid fills here. See if we can get some cool shading.
Crawling in my skin. Sorry.
Edgy. Darkness. Blood, 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 blood. That's another Dresden reference. I need to reread the Dresden books. I've been running through my head a lot lately. I think I just bought the newest one. I haven't read it yet. Should probably do that. At one point in time, he's like in a prison for old gods. And he's just like running through, and they're all like trying to convince him to release them, right? Like, so each time he walks by one of the prison cells, something's like bombarding his mind with like, if you let me out, I'll give you unlimited riches, and just like to all these things trying to like psychically convince him to do things. And he walks by one of the cages, and it's just a bunch of eyes going blood, 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 blood. I think that's great. Like, it's not even like, it's not coherent. It's just unfettered murderous intent. It's like, okay. Old God's kind of fucked up.
The old ones.
I existed before consciousness existed. Oh no. It took me 4 millennia to learn how to speak words, and then all those things died out. I had to learn a new language. I've been not on your art. You have a cartoon? I do? What are we talking about? He's rocked for minis in 76. Nice. We could read the purchase list over there. Nice. Some of my favorite mini like stand-ins are different coin denominations. Like I have a jar of like 50-cent pieces and dollar coins of different types and varieties just for minis. It's like they're cheaper than actual minis, even if you're using a dollar coin. So why not? Okay, I'm gonna move this down a little bit. Romeo McFlourish. Looks like he's got sunglasses on, which is not my intent. I really want to get these wings in here. I want like just dark, creepy block wings. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Oh, there's no fill. Oh, that's weird. Smart fill? Nope, we're not using the fill tool. We'll do it. We'll do it live. +1 coins when I was older had a paper route valued and distilleries repped. Densities repped. There you go. +1 live chat invisible to regular chat. Is there a chat that I don't see what's going on? Is there a secret chat happening that I'm missing?
I don't.
It would not surprise me. I have done that in the past, where like I'll accidentally turn on members only or something, and then just be like, "Oh, my bad, my bad." Okay, I have a cool concept. I'm going to try it out. Fallen Angel, you take the Asimar feat, but your halo is broken. They crack it. They crack it right in the middle. It's still there, but it's damaged. And that's my edgy idea for the day. I wish I don't. Well, let me think about this. I would like if angels, specifically like ASMR type creatures, because they're outsiders, right? I like it when they have weird shit. But I'm kind of a fan of angels having weird shit as well. Maybe they have too many feathers on their arms, or maybe they have a few too many eyes, or gold bands growing out of them somewhere. Like, I want a little bit of that biblically accurate angel bullshit. But I never know what to add. I never know what to add. This guy's got way too much chin. Big monsters 25 cents, big monsters 5 cents. His weak, large monster dimes are more powerful. just nothing but pennies. All pennies are goblins. I remember at one point in time I was doing a bunch of skeletons and I needed stuff, so I started like using pennies, and I just took a whiteout marker, or what's it called? Like a, I think it's called a whiteout marker. The weird correcty pens, and just put like numbers on all of the pennies. That worked pretty good. BL, welcome in. The party has arrived. Learned this today. What does not mean? WTF does not mean the end of the week. What's the one that always screws me up? For the win, FTL? No. FTW. Because I always read it as fuck the what. And I'm like, that's not right. I like the idea of bands, like gold bands on an ASMR, being part of their biology. Like, they maybe don't do anything, but just jewelry that is part of their essence. I think that's a lot of fun. That'd make a cool cursed or magical item too, though.
Yeah, my best.
Bands of a fallen angel. Someone's like, oh, does it give you magical powers? It's like, no, it's their testicles. Blah. I've been wearing that for weeks.
Way to scare the group, Rick.
No one knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, if you had to put your reproductive bit somewhere, why not put it into a golden ring, right? That sounds pretty good. What was up with the Dan golden ball? Is that a thing, or is that a Dan?
I think that's a Dan.
That's a Dan thing. Okay. Excuse me? Yeah.
Like, there is, like, the idea of the Shinigo Dama, which is, like, the soul ball.
Okay. Tell me more about the soul ball.
I can't, because it's YouTube.
Oh, okay. Is it like, what the hell are they called? Tanuki based?
No. Sort of related down there, but not.
You just got to use all the right proper terminology. Like dingle dangle.
Yeah, it ain't dingling or dangling. It's just where it's positioned is weird.
I watched, is it the Try Guys? It might be the Try Guys. I watched the Try Guys put, like, birthing simulators on their perineum, so YouTube allows that to happen.
Yeah, for science.
For science. We're an educational channel. Are we?
I don't think we are.
There's a really good episode with Bluey where they're talking about teasing each other.
Mm-hmm.
And they're constantly like yelling at Bandit, the dad, for like being too mean and teasing them all the time. He's like, that's not teasing, is it? He's like constantly second guessing himself. And that's become my new, like, that's not mean, is it? Maybe it is. Maybe I am.
You sure about that?
That's fine, I think. You said you were going to sell us to the monkey. Monkey keeper at the zoo. Okay. I'm going to put some... If you've not watched Bluey because you don't have any kids, I recommend watching Bluey. It's got some good stuff in it. It's cathartic for a time when the world feels like it's on fire.
I don't think it feels like it's on fire. I think it is on fire.
That's fair. You know, you're not wrong.
But I won't get too political.
That's okay. I just said perennium, so we're probably already demonetized.
I feel like most people don't even know what that is.
That's fine.
So
I don't need to explain it. That's on them.
Exactly. You can Google it.
Yeah. Just don't Google it at work or school. Okay, I think I'm done with this bad boy. These feathers should be darker, though, now that I'm thinking about it. Because if they're the same feathers as his wings. Oh, the gold bands. How's he gonna get all freaky if he ain't got the gold bands? Okay, I'm done with this. That's fine. The necromancer of the guillotine. BL, don't feel so bad. I'm also confused. I have the omnibus of Rise of the Rune Lords for Pathfinder 1E, but I haven't run more than the goblin encounter at the beginning. Yeah, I've gotten to like chapter 3 or 4.
That sounds like Rick.
Yeah. The goblin encounter is really fun. Like, if you're trying to introduce people to D&D, to Pathfinder, like, the goblin encounter is just, it's spot on. It's a great way to do it. Because it's designed for level 1 characters, and it introduces you to, like, everything you need. Level 3, or like the 3rd or 4th chapter, I think, is the Skinsaw Massacre. And that starts getting really confusing because it is a murder mystery, but it's a murder mystery with a haunted house, and it gets really confusing. And like every time I've done it, the people get halfway through it and they're like, wait, weren't we here to solve a murder? It's like, yes. And the book lays it out to where they're like, if your players don't figure it out soon enough, just keep killing people until they do. And it's like, oh no. And so it's fun. It's really good.
Yeah, it's a murder cult, a Nurgle.
Mm-hmm. Like the whole first chapter, I guess the second chapter is the one where you're dealing with Nulia and the Lamashtu cult, which she is the Lamashtu cult. So like you feel like things are going that weird way, and there's like you're trying to like fight goblins who are weird. It's a whole thing, and then all of a sudden murder mystery, and you're like, how did we get here?
Yep.
Why are we doing it? The omnibus adds the
and somehow it all ties into the Rune Lord of Greed returning. I'm just like, huh?
Elliot, I might have the omnibus. Like I have it as one single book. Is that what you're talking about? Instead of it being in like each individual chapter. I think that's the way to buy it if you're gonna get it.
Yeah.
Which I honestly think, Corvus, I think you would have fun running that. I think you'd have fun playing it too. But if you ever want to try to run a campaign, that's a good one.
The only issue is there's not really a good site to run like Pathfinder 1E.
Oh no, I'd run it in 2E. I'd run it in 2E. It works exactly the same. You just, with the encounters, you just swap out some stuff. Like,
no,
that's all it is. And you can use all the same assets and everything. And you can even run Pathfinder 1 creatures in 2E. You just give them an extra action. And you have to adjust the DCs a little bit. I think there is a paper for it somewhere, but it generally works. It generally works. Burnt offerings, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think that's the one I have, Elliot. So that's good. It is really good. Hey yo, all around, they started clearing this. It's about gaming, not about games. Your lecture is a spell? You blew up the Ashy spell. What? Goblin's not a goblin, it's an Aarakocra. I'm super lost right now. Taylor, welcome in again. I think I said this already, sorry. If not, welcome in again. Right after COVID, I was in charge of a girls' camp for teens, and they chose the theme Bluey. Nice. I just recently got into it because of the boy. It's that and Sesame Street are the two things he's allowed to watch. I say allowed, but like it's just those are the only two things I will put on for him to watch. I'm thinking about adding nature documentaries. Get some David Attenborough in there, but I don't think he needs more screen time right now, so I'm not in a rush. He basically
Planet Earth.
Yeah. He only gets to watch TV while I'm working right now, so I think he needs more nap time. He's like half asleep on the couch, so that's fine. He's just chilling. Okay. I'm going to roll some dice. We're going to do this more. For those of you who are new, we are doing the viewer suggestion today and Friday. If you have a character you'd like to see me draw, you can just give me the race, class, and like maybe a short sentence about them. I'll put it on the list. We roll the dice gods decide what we draw, and we go from there. So I still have quite a few left on the list. Probably going to do one or two more, and then we'll try to finish them up on Friday. That's the plan. 2. A Kithkin-style halfling knight. Dang it.
Yes, I win.
You know how to draw Kithkin, right? You draw a normal dude, and then you do this. That's a really cool one. What is that?
What was that one called?
I don't know why the proportions of the Kithkins are all smushed.
Because they're halflings. They have to be smushed.
But they're like rugby smushed, like beyond rugby smushed.
Steel of the Godhead is the name of the card.
Awesome. Wait, what was this supposed to be? A knight. I just got my Estinian deck built.
Mm-hmm.
I'm missing like 2 cards, but yeah, whatever, it doesn't matter. But I'm excited. I'm excited to play it. Dragoons. Dragoons for days. They're not very set. Anyone else in? What are we doing? A bunch of things when you touch the blade and blood matched. Someone has arrived still. Are you guys playing D&D in the game? Is that what's going on? Am I lost? Because I'm not in the game right now? This is setting you 2 characters to describe. One is the goose to goblins, and the other sneaking up on the guillotine. Two facets of your character. Got it. I do love the Springjack. The Springjack are fun.
Yeah.
Weird rabbit goats. Okay, I'm going to try this again. I'm going to try this for realsies this time. No neck. That's all I got to tell myself. No neck.
There's even some like creepier ones. They're kind of surprising.
In chat, D&D will continue. I know the narrative. Not all just freestyle. Got it. Yeah, kid. You look tired. You might just be bored. Oh, he loves that bluey. Rune City, Ashes, Scabbards, and Glimmering Guillotine. 3 kinds in here. It works. It works.
Oh, that's weird.
Hmm.
So the one I just said is called a patrol signaler.
Okay.
And this is the first time I've ever seen the symbol. You pay 1 and like 2 mana, 1 has to be white. And when you untap it, you put a +1/+1 white Kiskin soldier token into play.
Neat.
Instead of tapping, it's untapping. And you're like, huh?
And it's a
That's
symbol?
a thing? Yeah, it has a symbol.
The question is, because there have been a few cards that do things like that. They usually say, when this creature untaps. So I'm wondering if that specifically means is the untap signal. Huh. So it must mean you have to attack with it and then pay 1 and untap it, would be my guess.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if that's... I wonder if that allows you to untap itself. That's the question I have. Because I've not seen it as a symbol. Does it untap itself? No. Does not untap itself for free. The untap effect is part of the cost. To use this ability, you must pay the cost, and the untap symbol means untap the permanent. Yeah, okay. So you pay the mana and you untap it. Neat. Neat.
Weird.
Yeah, I bet they would reword that nowadays.
Yeah, it's like from like 2008 set.
Because I think the intent is that you attack with it and then can untap it. And so I bet they would just change that to like giving this thing vigilance, and when this thing attacks, you may, or at the end of attack phase, put a 1/1 with Kithkin creature. Except then it's also untapped too. That's cool. Make a Kithkin deck. They're fun. Knows nothing about Magic the Gathering except the deal like adventure makers. Bird Goblin. I also built a bird deck so I could use the traveling chocobo, which I've had to proxy because I can't spend $40 on a chocobo. One day maybe I'll have a real one. But I have a cat bird, which I think is really funny. I think it's a Gale cat from Final Fantasy 14. The Gaily cat.
Yeah.
Okay, what kind of helmet should we give this guy? I need to get better at drawing helmets. So I always draw like faceless helmets. Eyeless helmets. Because I dig them. But I don't know how to draw real helmets. I guess real helmets just have slits, right? Like,
Or just perforations.
yeah.
The perforations generally are for like jousting helmets.
Right. That's true, yeah. I don't know if you'd want to wear that in.
Yeah. Because jousting helmets typically have more protection than like a actual war helmet.
You lose a lot of vision.
Yep. There's like a halfling shaped helmet.
That's super cool. I dig that. That's a really neat shape. Is that a Wayne Reynolds?
No. I don't know who it is. Let me do a search.
I super dig that. Visors over mask? Yeah. Good natural armpit protection. You said you were a fencer? Is that what you said? No one strikes for the bill of an ashy fleeting goose. Some people juggle geese. It's the best advice I can give you. Some people juggle geese. Wash was a good character.
Who?
Wash, the pilot from Firefly.
Oh.
Some people juggle geese is a Wash quote. To which he's referring, like, why do people do anything? It's like it's hard to explain people sometimes. Some people juggle geese. Honest to God geese. So I finished up my last commission, which was the coyote. Not a musketeer. My next one is a musketeer.
Pikeman.
Pikeman, yeah. They liked it and they're happy with it. So now I got another one. But I'm not sure. They still haven't solidified whether or not I'm allowed to share them on Discord or not. So I need to clear that up before I start the next one. Because I want to show it off because I'm pretty happy with it. But I got to figure that out. Do. I also need to work on. Man, I have so many projects. Yeah. I need
Gotta
to work
get
on
a
my
video up by the end of the month.
Yep. I need to get the video done. I need to get the Halloween costume started, which would be fun to make a video about that. But I don't know if the 3D print will work, so I need to talk to Dalcor. I tried to give him no neck, and now he's like hunched.
He does look a little hunched.
Excuse me. Oh, my jeebus. I wasn't ready. What happened? Why can't I draw anymore? Uh-oh. What did I do?
Did your sneeze mess up the pen?
Something. I can erase, but I can't draw. There we go. Okay. I think I'm drawing. I'm drawing with background color.
Oh no.
No, I'm not. I can erase, but I can't.
I see you drawing.
You do? Uh-oh. So I just can't see it. So I need to refresh my page.
Wait, hang on. Try drawing again, because I
apparently I was Aggie broke.
Okay.
It wasn't showing me my pen marks. I really like this helmet. That's really cool. I never would have thought to do that. Like match the face shape wider than the helmet. That's awesome. It's like a pot. Looks like a bread gift tin. Good, Elliot. That's what we're going for.
Because like your helmet would have to be roughly the shape of your head, so it would even fit.
Yeah. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm back. When I looked at the Pathfinder figured on Paizo's for first edition. Apparently, Paizo just updated its website, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, kid. Is it cool now? Does it actually function?
I mean, I haven't looked at it in a little bit.
What up? You want more water? Here you go. Thank you for asking. You're welcome.
Oh,
What's up?
very different.
Oh, you're checking out the website.
Mm-hmm.
What? Okay. We might be at the end of the stream here. Might keeps breaking on me. I can erase, but I can't draw. There we go. I accidentally turned on the opacity lock. Okay. Obviously, level 1 had the most products. I don't think you'd guess which level had the second most and which level had the third. I would guess 5 to 7 had the next highest. Ooh, no, there's a lot of mythic campaigns, so that would be 20. So I would guess level 1, level 20, and then level 5. That would be my guess. Most people like level 10 to 12. But I don't think there were many campaigns that were set for 10 to 12. I think they're all set for 5 to 7. And then they end at 12. What was this guy supposed to be?
Just a knight.
Just a knight? Okay.
Yeah, most of the second editions Adventure Pass are like
19 was
there's a few that run from 1 to 20.
Yeah.
There are a few of those. But a lot of them are like 10 to 20. There's a few 10 to 20s or 11 to 20s. There's like some that are like 11, not 11, but 1 to 10 or 1 to 12.
Man, I'm struggling with hands today. I'm drawing this guy riding a horse is what I'm doing. He needs like a giant backpack. Now it makes sense. See, that makes sense. Now it visually makes sense why he's so forward heavy. Just carrying shit. Was I talking to you guys about the cumulative backpack? Or was that with my other group?
I think with your other group. First time ever hearing this term.
I thought it was on Saturday. Maybe not. The idea of like a collective backpack or a collective inventory for the party is a huge game changer. It might have been with my Wednesday group because
I remember you bringing up the like collective inventory, but like I don't think we ever really talked about it.
Because like the issue my group is having is that they all keep we all keep sitting down and be like, wait, who has this, who has this, who has this? And it's just like nobody knows. And then they can't remember who picked what up. And it's like, it makes the game a lot simpler when one person collects all the things. And then when somebody wants to wear something, they just take it from the inventory, right? Like it's something that I think is just kind of, we haven't done in a while. Yeah, we were talking about it with Saturday because I was saying we keep swapping out characters and it makes the inventory system even more confusing. because we don't know who has what.
Yep.
So I don't think it's a bad thing what we're doing. I think we're playing pretty. I like the idea of having all these different characters kind of running around, but it's different. It's different when the global inventory system doesn't exist, which I think is something we've just taken for granted. His hand is too small. It is I, the Backpack Knight. I want to work on a game so bad. I just have so much shit to do.
You gotta make the money first.
Yeah, I know, you're right. The video game is my passion project right now, so.
Yep.
I gotta keep telling myself that. I'm thinking I might add some customization to the characters. I feel like I don't need that right now, but the next thing I need to do is get it up on Steam. And that's just such a big hurdle that I'm like, I want to do other stuff. I want to try simpler things before I do that. So I need to just do it. Get it over with. But first I need to work on the costume. Gotta make the little dude a black mage costume. Talk to Dalcor about that chocobo mask. And then if that doesn't work, I gotta make one out of paper mache tomorrow. That maybe I'll film.
Yep.
If that doesn't work, maybe I'll film that and then I'll put that on the internet. Or I could do it on a live stream and then make a video out of it later. All of these are options.
Mm-hmm.
All of these are viable things. 1, 4, 5, 2, 7, 3, and 6 all had over 100 adventures. 8 and 10 both had over 50. That seems like a weird bit of information that I don't understand. So 1, 4, 5, 2, 7, 3, and 6 had 100 adventures each?
Yeah, because there are like standalone adventures.
Just like one-shot adventures?
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be like what they refer to as society play.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. That makes more sense, actually.
Which I never hear anyone ever talk about. So
That's the Pathfinder Society. That's where the term comes from. It's the.
But I mean, like, I never hear people like actually talking about playing it.
Yeah.
So.
What's the D&D version?
Of Adventure League.
Adventure League, yeah. They classify them by starting level, not range. Okay, see, that makes more sense. Because I would consider like a level 1 and a level 2 campaign, like those are the same thing, but not if they're just, a starting point.
Yeah. I do think level 2 is a bit weird of a starting point.
Here's my argument. I was just going to say something about that. The getting people to play Pathfinder, if they're already skilled D&D players, you don't need to start at level 1. It's kind of slow.
Uh-huh.
And so, like, I've often, if I'm introducing someone to Pathfinder, but they've already played a ton of tabletops, it's like, oh yeah, we're going to start like level 3. Just pick, because that way you get your feats, you get to kind of go in, and it'll be fine, and you'll figure it out. But I've also had people that are brand new, and it's like, no, we're going to start at level 1, and after the first session, I'm going to jump you to level 2. Right? Like, you don't usually have to do a lot to get past that hurdle. Mm-hmm. But it's less stuff to look at right when you're getting out the gate. Okay. I do think I should probably call it here. It is almost 4 o'clock. I gotta go get stuff set up before dinner, clean off the table and such. Realign the boy's brain to not be addicted to TV. I want to go outside or something. It's kind of cold. It's getting kind of chilly. We'll see what happens. But I think that's it. I think that's all I'm gonna get done today. I have so many characters I want to build for the video game, like a backpack night. Just has a big pack of stuff. Maybe he has a whole bunch of torches. I haven't made the lighting system in the game work yet, even though I think it's going to be pretty awesome. So many things. So many things I want to do.
You just need to manage your time well and allow yourself to actually work on stuff that makes you money.
Yeah. I just need to be rich and have more time. That should be easy enough.
Yeah, totally.
All right. They moved all the subclasses to the 3rd level. Yeah. Okay, I think that's where we're going to call it. Thanks again for hanging out today. Oh, kid, did you... Well, he found the pizza box.
Is he eating pizza?
He's eating pizza. Self-sufficient. Self-sufficient. Thanks for hanging out today, everyone. Thanks for the cool suggestions. We'll be back on Friday. Try to finish up more of this list. Tomorrow we'll have another YouTube short up. Please leave comments on those. That helps us out the most. Comments on this video also helps out a lot. Go watch the latest. What's the last one we did? What's the last video we put out? It's not the poll.
The last video?
Oh, it's the Skittermander. Go watch the Skittermander video. Share that with your friends. Leave a super chat on it.
Yeah.
That makes YouTube think that people like it. It's great. All right. That's all I have. Stay happy, stay healthy, keep your eyes on the table. We'll see everybody on Friday. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thanks for hanging out today, Corvus.
Mm-hmm.